excited to have Marilee with us today. You get to meet my guest, Marilee, because she's a successful mother of three lovely children. Featured recently in Coastal Vibe magazine, she's also a motivational speaker whose dream was to become a certified life and health coach. Marilee is passionate about reaching out and mentoring as many people who have the desire to create positive change in their lives as possible. She offers a relaxed, safe space where you can get clear on your values, quiet the inner critic, and live your dream. That's my kind of guest. Welcome, Marilee.
Hi, I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Well, obviously, the name of the game on the Meredith Show is to inspire people, and you have a lot of inspirational stories, beginning with your journey to becoming a coach. You said that it was not a straight line. There were some bumps in the road and lots of turns.
Yes. Well, I, first of all, had no idea what a coach was, and I was working in the corporate world, and it was not fun. It was quite a challenge for me. I felt like I'd been bullied most of my life and sort of hid myself. And on my 50th birthday, I had the pleasure of being able to go to Bali with my daughter, and the universe and God, whoever it was, brought me together with this woman in front of me. And she was a life and wellness coach, and she had all these inspirational cards spread out. I'm like, what is that? And when she sat there and explained it all to me, I was like, wow, I need to do this. This is so me. I need to change people's lives like this. And I sat there, and it was just so amazing to sit with somebody that wasn't judgmental and didn't make me feel alone, that I was having all these challenges in my life and going through all of this transformation that I really was looking forward to happening in my life. So that was my first it was my first breakthrough of even knowing what a life coach was. I had no idea they even existed. And I just felt that was kind of a miracle. And then different little miracles started to happen.
I'm
I
going to stop you. I think that the funny thing about life is just like you were talking about. I mean, we all stumble upon things, and there's a choice whether or not you're going to show up for yourself, for others, be of service, and people come into your life for a reason. So obviously, we didn't just go to Bali to go on vacation.
I know, right? I put myself out there. I knew I needed a change, and I knew that something deep in my heart was going to happen. And I opened it up, right? I opened it up and I allowed it to come in, just like you said. It was miraculous. I loved it, and I think that happens in our lives, right?
Absolutely. I can't even count the times in my life I've come up against huge obstacles, couldn't figure out why those things happened at the time. And at times I used to have pity parties, but now I'm like, great, life is not happening to me, it's happening for me. And I know you know
Yes.
that thing. And
Yeah, exactly. Those life setbacks are our life setups for our future, for bigger and better things. And I truly believe that now, but it's hard when you're in the moment to know.
absolutely. Speaking of those moments, my guests and my audience really resonate with the true self, your real story. So you've been through some hard times. Could you share a little bit about what you've overcome in your life, which probably makes you an amazing coach?
Right. Yes, a lot of my journey started when I was really young. I had an alcoholic father and a very abusive father, so very violent and abusive verbally, and watched a lot of violence in my home. So just overcoming that as a child, and being able to put yourself out there and share that you've been through that is difficult. And from there, I think I truly believe that my career from one job to the next led to the continuous bullying. I was attracted to that. I was led down that road, and it was really difficult to get out of that. It was like this black cloud was following me everywhere I went. And just to get over knowing that there is a way out, and that there are people out there that want to help you. And I think that's one of the things that really inspired me most to become a coach, was that I wish I had somebody like me to turn to. I didn't even know people like me existed out there, that there were coaches.
For many
And
years. Yeah.
yeah, that people, were really could spend time with you and help you through it, and just go back to your childhood and try to reprogram it and revisit it and rewrite it, so that you can learn that that actually has become a gift for you. And that's probably one of my biggest challenges, was trying to overcome all of the obstacles that I've been through in my life. And not to mention, it got a little bit even worse after I decided to leave the corporate world. I ended up losing my home. during COVID. It was very difficult. Like it was just a lot of things that, led up to that. And then I sold my car to pay for my certification in my course because I knew that it was really my passion to do this. So I gave up everything and I started fresh. I started with nothing. And here I am today, and I'm meeting all of these amazing people. I'm transforming women's lives and men's, and I love it so much. But I had no idea when I was going through all that I would end up here right now. And I just feel so warm and like so good about who I am right now. And that's the beauty of working with a coach or a therapist or whoever it is that a mentor, that they can really change your life. Because when you're in that stuck and you're in that fear and you're living in all those struggles, you have no idea what to do or who to turn to, and you're so alone. But you're really not alone, and that's the beauty, is that you learn that you're not alone because you have yourself and you
It's
can
true.
take care of yourself.
And a lot of what you're talking about is mindset. It's a shift in the way we think. Most people take
Exactly.
themselves out of the game. They are the one thing in the way of their dream. And you say that you're a stand for everything is possible. Explain what that means to you.
Well, I just believe that sometimes when we go through low self-esteem and no confidence, and we don't love ourselves enough to know that anything in our life is possible, that you can feel whatever you want in your life. You can feel that dream can come true, but you have to believe it, you have to ask for it, and you have to receive it. And that was one of my struggles, was that I didn't believe in myself and have the confidence to think that there were possibilities, that I could leave the corporate life. I didn't have to be bullied my whole life. I didn't have to be under someone else's rule and their thumb. I could be me and do whatever I love to do. And yeah, that's what I believe. Everybody has possibilities.
Yeah, and to that point, you also say that you believe everyone deserves to live a life of joy, peace, and harmony. So for people who are watching at home, what does joy, peace, and harmony look like for you, and what did it take to get there?
Well, it starts small, right? It starts with baby steps, right? We think that we can climb the ladder with one big giant step, but really it starts with baby steps. So it starts with the home. The home is your foundation. And that's what I love about my feng shui, and just teaching people that clutter just clutters your brain, and it doesn't work for you. It works against you, because we live 95% in our subconscious mind. And when we walk into a room that's cluttered, it's constantly on our mind. Like if our basement is full of stuff and we need to clean it, it constantly is sitting there. So it really starts in the home. I believe it truly starts in the home to create peace and harmony. And I think that we have to have that little Zen room that we can escape to. So if we're in a relationship or we have children, we still need our space in our home, because we live a lot in our home. So I believe that everyone can have a life that they desire, but it starts in baby steps and it grows from there. And don't want everything all at once, because it doesn't need to come all at once. Enjoy the moment, enjoy today, because tomorrow we don't know, and yesterday's already gone. So enjoy the moment right now today, and make the necessary change that makes you feel good today.
Yes, you remind me of one of my other favorite sayings, is the precious present is the present. It's so true. What you're saying resonates with me. It's because I used to live in a life, I was always aspiring to get into TV when I was younger, of like, someday I'll do that, or when I'm famous like Oprah, then I'll have made it, or the circumstances, just, it was always something, then I would be happy, or then I would find my joy. But the real trick, like you said, is finding your joy now with every moment. And that peace is sometimes hard to find in a chaotic world, but it's a choice, I think, whether you take the time to meditate, you take the time to turn off all those beautiful electronic devices, right? And say,
Yeah.
not right now. Very tempting, but I'm glad that you and I have always been able to connect. And for people who are watching at home, I'm in Los Angeles today shooting the Meredith Show, but you are coming to us from Canada, right?
Yes,
So
I'm coming from Canada. Yes, I'm right now currently in Calgary, Alberta. So I'm in Alberta, and I just recently drove up to the mountains on the weekend and just had a very peaceful, relaxing, beautiful time by there was a lake and there was mountains. And it's so funny, when I was younger and I was going through all my struggles and all my chaos in my mind, so much chaos, I didn't realize the beauty that was there when I visited it 10 years ago, even. It was like, wow. And now I really have learned to enjoy what this earth has for us, right? And what nature can do for us, and how it can make us feel on a day-to-day basis. So if you're feeling down and you're not having a good day, just go outside, look for the butterflies, right? Look for the flowers, actually smell the flowers. And it's so
Yes.
true.
Take some time out and smell those roses. Don't just walk right by. Well, I
Right.
can't believe this, Marilee. Our time is almost out
Oh,
today, but I want to tell everybody here that Marilee is an amazing certified life coach and health coach. She's also certified as a yoga and meditation instructor. You have all the tools to help somebody live their best life. And so
yeah.
if people want to get in touch with you, they can head to bringitoncoaching.life. I love the name of your company. And you
Yes.
can also follow her on Bring It On Coaching on Instagram and on Facebook. So both places, no spaces, Bring It On Coaching. And if you'd like, please share your number if people would like to make an appointment or reach out to you for more information.
Yes, my number is 604-212-0428, one in front of that for Canada. And I just want to leave everybody with just a little bit of a saying here: be kind to yourself, love yourself. And whatever you choose today, choose peace and harmony, and just be happy, and make sure that you know that you are grateful and that you practice great gratitude every day in your life. But most importantly, choose to grow. Choose to grow.
Thank you. Very wise, true words. Such an honor to have you on the show. And for those of you watching at home, I know you know somebody out there doing something amazing. Take a little time and share the love. If this segment inspired you as much as it inspired me, we encourage you to share it. Share the love. Thank you so much, Marilee, for being a wonderful stand for people to shine, to show up big in their lives. And most of all, thank you for being on the Meredith Show.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much for having me. I love you.
Oh, I love you too. It's great to see you. And for those of you watching at home, we'll see you again soon right here on The Meredith Show. If you liked today's episode, we hope that you'll like us on Facebook and stay connected. You can find us under The Meredith Show there, and on Instagram under The Meredith Show. And if you or somebody you know you think will make a great guest, please email us at meredith@themeredithshow.com, and my team will set up an appointment right away.